Hi there, it's Lori Christos with Madonna and Child Jewelry, and I have a bunch of stuff out on my desk. I'm coming back from like a whirlwind week. I had spent a few days up in Green Lake, Wisconsin. We did some picking there. I posted a short, and then I had a show, one of my jewelry shows downtown Chicago. Did very well, had a lot of my repeat customers. Then I left for Joshua Tree, California. My daughter lives there, and my best friend to celebrate my birthday. See, I got roses. And had a great time and did some picking there and found some beautiful pieces. And came back, and then the day after had another show in Hinsdale, Illinois at a really bougie Catholic school, and did phenomenally. So a lot of my religious stuff sold, some of my estate pieces sold, and I was just totally excited. And now I can kind of stop doing the religious as far as making pieces until next year, because I only did 2 shows this year because of my trip. And I just wanted to show you some things I picked up, some things that came in the mail while I was gone, and a couple of religious new pieces that I thought were really cool, because the holidays are coming and, you know, there's still beautiful gifts, and I still will do another show showing some sterling, beautiful gift ideas that are very affordable. But until I get up to like 300 people here, I'm not going to do a live auction, because I just won't have the draw, and it won't be any fun, and it'll probably scar me for life from doing it. So first, I think I will show you this one is a beautiful one. I got this in Joshua Tree. It's like a petty point or honeycomb, whatever you call that. Huge, like 3-inch coral whopper, gorgeous ring. It's like a size 8, a big 8, maybe 8.5, but I just love the piece. It's just marked sterling, and then it has a DB signature on the piece. But it's in gorgeous condition. It's an older piece. I bought it from a man I've bought before there. And it's got some, dark, oxidation. But just a stunner. And, I have a turquoise version of this I got in Arizona years ago. But I rarely see, this. And this is like a 2-inch ring right here. So this is far more outstanding as far as size goes. So this one is a one-of-a-kinder to me. It's a keeper, but I'm putting it out there. If you are watching the video and I'm not doing my shows yet, this is something you could pick up from me for $250. And it's, like I said, it's an 8 to 8.5. And you can always shoot me an email. It's in my profile. It's also Madonna and Child Jewelry at AOL.com. So that's kind of my fave. My absolute fave. This one I picked up because I wanted to give it to my boyfriend. It turned out to be too big, but it's Israeli. It's a beautiful ornate band. It's an older piece. It's marked Israel. And this one, I wish it would have fit me, because it reminds me of my sage in here, and it's just too big. This one is about a 10.5, and I've got $80 on this. It's really heavy sterling. So if you know a man that would dig that as a wedding band, a friendship band, or a woman that has a size 10.5, I think that would be beautiful. Beautiful Christmas gift, just great. Throwing on with all your stuff. Just a classic. I love bands, and even that one I would layer. I would stick another one on top. Didn't find a ton of turquoise, because the mall that I used to go to that was all turquoise vendors was gone, and it was a retail store now in Joshua Tree. But these were beautiful, like Navajo style, gorgeous sterling earrings. Have a little feather bottom and a couple of stones. Beautiful hoops that are etched. Let me show you both sides. So, if they turn on you, they still look fabulous. And I thought these were stunning on their own or layering it up. Of course, it's got the coral and turquoise combo that we all love. So those are $85. If anybody likes those, give me a shout out, email, and I'd wrap them up and ship them out ASAP. This one was one I found in Wisconsin. It's an old, Mexican silver bracelet. It's got green onyx. It's oxidized. It has a date on the back. It's says, let me see, there's a town here. I think it's like Xochimilco or Xchimilco. Sometimes X is like ska. So let's try that again. Xchimilco. There we go. And a date, 1947. It's old, it's gorgeous. It's got the beautiful oxidation. Stunning, stunning work. I know a lot of people collect these. These are stunning. They come in black onyx. This one is green onyx. This one is $225. So if anybody likes it, it's 7 inches. Send me an email. Time for my fan. Okay. All right. This one is a cutie wootie. This came from one of, it just came in a box when I left. But this is a sterling vintage charm bracelet. It's just got a newer clasp on it. I don't believe it's the original. And they're all, you know, the puffy heart. Some of them, you know, have a little, you know, beat up vintage charm that might not make them as puffy, but they're stunning. They're all sterling. They're all sweet as can be. I mean, they have like, let me see here, some like lacquer design. This is just a floral. There's some turquoise. Every one of them is special and has detail. That one has a little rhinestone. This one has beautiful detail on it. I mean, I'm obsessed with the puffy heart. This one's also a floral with turquoise, and it's got an engraving. It looks like, I think it's, I can't even read it. It's like so scripted. Hang on. Just in case it's a 1 in a million chance. It's MP. Those are the initials, and it's marked sterling. All of them are marked sterling. It's not too heavy. The chain is just gorgeous. Got gorgeous detail. And you could keep adding to it. I mean, whatever you like. I would love to throw sterling crosses in between every one of them and keep it, but not going to do it. This would make an amazing gift this holiday season for somebody that loves vintage or Victorian or chunky. You know, it's hard to collect these puffy hearts. Go ahead and try to make one now. They're very expensive. So to find already a gorgeous chain with ornate detail with 6 on there is quite a find. And this one I'm selling for $175, under $200. That's usually my limit to buying gifts, is like $200. So anything under $2 with this kind of, you know, pizzazz and sentimental value would be an amazing gift. Okay, what else? What else? This one I found, it came in while I was gone. It's a buckle bracelet, sterling with some inlaid turquoise. I'm sure you can see that. Opens up like a belt and slides. And it's in like perfect condition. And it's a great one to layer with everything else you're wearing. It's nice and thin, so you can layer it with bangles or with bracelets. And this one I have 65 on it. So if you like it, send me an email. All right. In that venue, got that. Okay. I just wanted to show you a couple of other things. These are things I picked up in California. I did a couple of shorts on it. And this is another little one. I actually put it together. Whoops, get rid of that. Okay, so I found the beautiful little sweet necklace with sterling beads and turquoise little chunks. And it had nothing on it. I found it out there in Joshua Tree, and I knew I had a lot of sterling little hearts. So I put that on there. And this one is $45. So if you need a beautiful gift and it's turquoise and sterling, there you go. But that was it, I think, for out there. Yeah, other than stuff I kept. Okay, so this one I did a short on. I found just this pendant at like an antique store, outdoor flea market in Joshua Tree. And it didn't have a chain. But I picked it up, and it's not tinny, but there is a thinness to it. But it's not super light. It's just beautiful etched detail. And she said it was 1960s Mexican silver. I mean, look at the detail. The bottom with these drops, with these flowers, with these like tassel-like pieces. And then I found this really cool chunky necklace, and I just thought I dug it. I like different pendants. I don't like to look like, you know, the same old, same old. And I put it on there, and I was like, wow, this is super cool. Very, like, reminds me of, like, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Very 70s, very hippie, very cool. This one I have 175 on. And I paid a lot for this piece, but it just is what it is. It's a one-of-a-kinder to me. But I'm putting it out there. I want to get a following here, and I want to have really unique pieces. I want you to go, wow, I got to go to her channel. She's not selling yet, but she still shows really unique pieces, and they're available for purchase. And I'm on TikTok, and I'm doing tons of like short TikTok videos there, and I'm getting, you know, really large numbers of views, and people are starting to come over to my channel, but it's just not enough. It takes a long time to get the following to do a live auction, and my live auctions will not be, you know, 1 or 2 hours. They'll probably be 45 minutes at the most, with just a dozen really unique pieces, and growing from there. And once I get the following and I'm able to do well, I'll buy everything up on the universe, but they'll all be incredible pieces, because that's my style, at least. I like really wild, out there statement pieces. But then I like classic too. I like it all. So there you go. 175. If you love it, it's yours. Just give me an email and we'll make a deal. Okay. This one, I've done a short on, I think so, but I've never gave a price on it. I did 2 holiday shows. Everybody loved it. It was up there. It wasn't religious, so, you know, it wasn't like in the gift price item. This is $4.75. This is a Fratelli Copini, which is Copini Brothers Italian sterling pendant. Very ornate, like ormolu cut out. There's a cherub at the bottom. Very Italian. It's an amazing condition. The patina is awesome. I got it in Florence. I've actually never worn it. I never had the right piece for it. That's why I was starting to look at jewelry on YouTube to begin with. And then I found these amazing two-tone beads from one of the sellers on YouTube, and paid up for that. But together, you know, you're looking at like a $500-600 look. Stop sending me messages. And I've got $4.75 on it. So if you want a whopper, all Italy, all classic, looks like it came out of a treasure box, or you want to save up your Christmas money, this would be the one to do it all day long. I mean, and it's beautiful bright silver. It's not dark. Like this one is sterling. I changed it out for the 5th time on a chunky chain from Melly. And it weighs 85 pounds, and but I love it, so I'll just wear it in short, you know, periods of time. But I think that's exquisite. I would cry if somebody bought it, but life goes on, because there's always something new around the corner. This is the other one. I didn't get it in Joshua Tree, but I found it in an antique mall in California. And okay, talk about 80 pounds. This is 80 pounds. I mean, it's got to be, I don't know. I didn't weigh it. I think it would break my scale. But I had it on my neck, and I can pull it off if I wanted to. But this is something that I never seen in my life, and I don't plan on ever seeing it, and I don't think I could afford to make it, because they are really old heraldic, like cabochon, beautiful buttons that were embellished on some brassy findings. They're very heavy, not cheap at all. And if you can see, I mean, we've got a cross, we've got a huge, like, probably faux ruby. This one is in the, I think, greens or blues. Yucky. I don't like that there. Okay. It's good. I don't even think it's on my head, but this one is huge. It's almost like garnet color. Like, you really have to see. Let me put some better lighting on it. There we go. the colors are exquisite, like sagey green, garnet, you know, right there we've got kind of a brick color and black. This looks like faux ruby, all in a gilt brass, and then this honker closure. So it's really like made well, made really well. So this is something that's a one of a kind. And price wise, I've got $3.50 on it. The tag fell off, but because you couldn't even make it for that. I mean, it's exquisite, and you want to knock them dead. And I would wear this in, you know, the summer with just a tank top and like bohemian vibes, and then, you know, imagine for like a Christmas holiday, you know, suit with a silk blouse, or, you know, just a black dress. I mean, craziness. It's gorgeous, and people will just jaw drop for that one. That's a jaw dropper, because my jaw dropped. Okay, and I literally have it in its own. If you buy it, it comes in, because I can't store it anywhere else because it's so precious to me. So let me get it in here. Yeah, just gonna get it in nicely, hopefully. Okay, it's gonna come in its own vintage cigar box. So pretty cool. Can you imagine if somebody bought you this for Christmas and you opened it up? It's got a big brown velvet bag and a vintage cigar box, and I think I'd love that person for the rest of my life. Absolutely. Okay, 2 more things, because these are late religious pieces nobody saw, but I found the piece, I think, from one of our vendors or sellers on eBay. Sorry, YouTube. Loved it. It's just really lightweight. It's got like probably faux mother of pearl, unless it's real. It's very thin, but and she was on it, the mother and child, and I just adorned it and added a little jump ring and put it on. This one's even just I think it's just a silver tone burnished chain, but it looks sterling, and this looks like old sterling, but this is just antique silver tone. So, I mean, this is an amazing, beautiful necklace. And for a statement piece, it's not up here like that one, but it would be about right here. Just gorgeous. And this one's $95. And lastly, this one I had made a while back, and I gave it to one of my friends, and she never could find it. It's like so funny, she lost it. She loses everything. And she was moving, and she has jewelry like I've never seen. This person has jewelry, and she has tons of my pieces, but she found it again. And she's like, Lori, look what I found, and I've never worn it all this time, and I'm just gonna, you know, because I'm moving again, I'm just gonna give it back to you to sell at your show. And it's, I mean, I didn't even remember it. This one is got a lot of bling going on. It's a miraculous metal adorned with like, how many rows? 3 rows of rhinestone. I went all out, added a little like bauble rondelle. It's long. It would be amazing short too, though. And another way, if I can do it, yeah, to wear short, but it's not going to work on my neck because I have a necklace on. But I just like doing the scarf style. I have to look at it though. So it's gorgeous long. We all know that because it's a statement piece, but you could also do a short statement piece. Oh, I'm having a hard time. Let me do it again. It's pretty big. I gotta go slowly. Okay, there we go. Come on, come on. I'm usually so good at this, but this is pretty much the vibe. It could have been done better by me. So you pull it through like a scarf, and then you're wearing like a double strand at your neck, a long statement piece, just gorgeous, long or short, one of a kind. You'll never see that again. I'm sure we can all agree. And that one's $195. So if you like anything, I'd appreciate an email and tell me what you like, and I'd love to hear from you, even if you're not in the mood to spend, just what your favorite pieces are, and a little comment, because it makes me feel so you know, enthusiastic and want to keep doing this. Now that my shows are over, I have to get excited about this, and this is daunting because I don't know how to do this, but you know, everybody I buy from figured it out, so Lori Christos can figure it out too. So hi and bye, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll put this on in a minute and see what you think. Bye now.